Hello, fellow weirdos. Come on in once again to the library here at Horror Hotel, where it's time for today's important lecture. Very relevant and meaningful to your life. Today's important lecture just happens to be the hot button topic of Eastern European vampire superstitions of the 15th and 16th century and their frequently overlooked influence on modern day air conditioner repair. So, to start with wait, I don't have my notes for that presentation. I needed notes. Well, okay, I guess we'll just cover something else instead. What about a mask? Okay. Oh, and when I look down here at the mask area, I realize I'm going to need some room on the table this week. So let me make a little room on the table. Now, today's mask comes to us from a rather new company. Yeah, but an old sculptor. Sculpted by none other than Chris Russell, who used to do business as twistedtoybox.net years ago and put out lots of wonderful, cool masks and a few props and costume accessories like hands and stuff. Chris was not in the mask business for a few years, but now he's back at it. And, well, today's mask has the honor of being sort of a mascot for the company that produced it. What am I talking about? This good-looking gangster right here, known as the Coffin... the Coffin Ghoul. Yes, now the Coffin Ghoul did not come out until 2024, although the sculpture was done in 2023. And why did I say he's a mascot instead of just a mask? He's a mask that sleeps on a cot. No, he's from Coffin Ghoul Studio, and he's kind of, you know, kind of a mascot character, like the Kool-Aid Man, or Mr. Peanut, or who else is it? Chester Cheetah. Yeah, somebody like that. Yeah, he's sort of a mascot character. But look at the great detail on this thing. And you might be thinking, oh, it's just a corpse with a hood. What's special about that? Well, let me tell you a few things that are special about the Coffin Ghoul. But wait, first, why are you Coffin Ghoul? Why are you coughing? What makes you cough? I mean, what is the source of your coughing? Am I going to catch something? Oh, the source of your coughing is death. Oh, that doesn't make me feel any better. Death is extremely contagious. Well, sure it is. I mean, once the first guy did it, first thing you know, everybody was doing it. It's the most contagious thing there is, I think. But anyway, what's special about the CG is that he not only comes in this great moldy green color that's kind of a mossy graveyard look, he also comes in the lovely blue color that you see here, and I hope your monitor at home will show you the colors accurately. I hope you can tell. These are the same, these masks are the same sculpture, but one is green and one is blue. And the paint details vary a little from mask to mask. As you can probably tell, some of the details are done a little differently to make them work a little better with the base color. And the even more exciting thing is that he also comes in what? Ghost version. It's the white ghost Coffin Ghoul. Are you gonna be all right?
No.
Okay. You sure?
No.
I know you're already dead. Yeah, but anyway, yeah, I know. If you think about it, the living are just the dead on vacation, aren't they? All right, the Coffin... Guys, come on. Slow down. This guy is not only a great sculpture, I think, with a lot of creepiness and ugliness and all the ghoulishness that you like in your Halloween masks. He's also got a real sense of fun because he's doing that weird winky thing with his he's doing this. I just did it backwards, didn't I? Well, well, anyway, he's making the creepy face and he's all winky. He's giving you that bad luck wink that not many corpses do in your local cemetery. Now, one great thing about him is that he comes with a hood that is, as you can tell probably, I hope, is covered with a bit of creepy cloth, by which I mean that stuff they sell as creepy cloth, which is shreddy, like strings, like cobwebs, and you can hang it up and it looks like spider webs and tattered, mummified remains of very old fabric. All the hoods have that over them, which makes it easy to costume because you just need something black in the case of the green or the blue one, or a red robe, and you know they always make like red devil robes for Halloween costumes and stuff. A plain red robe or a red bathrobe for that matter, or a black robe for these guys. And then get yourself some creepy cloth at either the seasonal Halloween store online or one of the Halloween dealers. And he is also available, look what else I have here. The hits just keep on coming. He is also sold as just the face mask. Okay, now as I understand it, this one is kind of a prototype, kind of a test mask. So if you know Chris Russell, don't tell him I showed you this, because this one wasn't finished. And by unfinished, well, the unfinished part is that there's no buckle on the straps here. So this was like a rough draft for the. Now you might wonder, what's Dr. Lady doing with an unfinished mask that doesn't have well, for one thing, it's so that I can show you he does sell them as just a mask, although yours will have a working strap because it will be the completed version and not the the test pilot that you see here. But also because you might find it of interest or not, that this particular monster has a connection to us here at Horror Hotel. What is that? The hood was designed by my long-suffering wife, Laura Lady, which is pretty cool. She designed the hood specifically to fit him and came up with the idea to lay the stringy creepy cloth over top of the hood for extra creepitude. So now obviously you don't get any creepy cloth attached to the face only version. I'm not sure what the cost is. I believe the deluxe version with the hood and the creepy cloth is maybe $90 and the face mask is maybe 60, 70, somewhere in there is where you'll find it. But they are entirely handmade, and you might be thinking, oh, well, that's too much money for just a half mask. That's too high a price. Let me tell you why it's really not too high a price. This is one of the few masks being made in the century in which we now are stuck. One of the few masks made of high quality latex, genuine old-fashioned latex like masks used to be made of before the end of the world. Do you remember that? Yeah. Now that means it's a little stretchier, it's a little more flexible, and it's a little less stiff. And most importantly, it's going to have a longer shelf life. It's not going to rot away into something that's sort of like a cross between sticky cardboard and a toxic fruit roll-up in 7 or 8 years, and you'll be throwing it away. No, this is made of the good stuff, the stuff that private artists like to use. And as you can see, the straps are not going to come out of here because they are embedded right in the latex while it's still wet before it's demolded. Now let me show you, let's see which one. Maybe I'll show you on this one. One more thing here. Take this head out of him, and I can show you that the strap, and I assume they will all be this way, the strap, at least on the copies we got, are fitted with a buckle. You see that? It's kind of like you might find on a backpack or on your mountain climbing equipment. I'm hoping we're zoomed in a bit on that, but if not, trust me, it's a very high quality deal, and it makes it adjustable so that if your little kid wants to wear it for Halloween and it's too big, you can tighten the thing in the back to where it'll hold in place and hang correctly on the face of your choice. Anyway, look up Coffin Ghoul Studio, and don't know if you noticed, they come with the little tag on there. Do you see that? You see what that says? It says cut. Never mind. You know what it says. Sure you do. Come with the little tag on there. And highly recommended for being scary and fun, and available in a range of colors for any room in your home. And highly recommended, not just because my wife designed the hood for it, but because it's made of really good quality latex. And good for Chris Russell, those of us who used to be fans of his back in the day when he was sculpting and selling masks as twistedtoybox.net. We were delighted to find him returning in 2023/24 for a long overdue return visit to the world of masks and monsters. So look up Coffin Ghoul and get yourself one of these ghouls, and well, you'll be all set to wear it to the next Halloween party or horror convention or horror movie premiere or trick-or-treat night or church basement rummage sale. Good day.